You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill at the end of the day. So, what brings you here?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Never seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Whatever could you want from me?
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmaster. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off? Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Not much has changed since I was a girl. Said himself.
Is this where you've been all this time? It is rather far from...
of my wares?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Hail! Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Here, if you please. Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. There's aught familiar about this place. Have we been here before?
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds.
Could you come over here?
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I espy a hobgoblin!
Fire's fury shan't be arrayed against this foe.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
This food's gone rotten. I'd best dispose of it and free up some space in my pack.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Surely Griffin gets the worm.
Arisen! Are you alright?
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. I'll turn you into a pincushion! Opportunity to retreat, I say we take it. We can't count this. There's no hope of victory to begin with. Well, now, I'm not sure.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
On my way!
Seems we have arranged our foe.
I cannot use their rage to our advantage.
By your leave.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be able to do that. Have no fear. Everything will be alright.
This is the product of your weakness.
I'll have you know.
Want to knock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target when lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seek victory.
Well aimed strike. Right where it hurts.
Ensure... For your next attack, no less hurt. It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Plenty more where that came from.
Well said. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Use me as a foothold to soar to greater heights. Once more!
Follow me.
It's taking every ounce of my strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now. This battle couldn't have come at a worse time! I only hope our victory's a swift one!
Did you fall in a puddle? You're positively soaked.
I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
Right, just follow me. This way, if you please, Master.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Follow me.
Summon it unwittingly.
Right, just follow me. If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Let me get that.
Suppose there are worse ways to
You're
go.
really pushing your luck.
Suppose there are worse ways to go.
Think you stand a chance?
You want to play? All right.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
On my way. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This might contain useful information.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This really is fine craftsmanship. The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
Follow me. Here at last.
Well met, sir.
Time to head to market, methinks.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
Methinks.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid.
That thief maester's a capable sort.
It's clear you're not interested in
Arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off guiding us there for now.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. Shall we get some rest then? I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
'Twas a fascinating